Yeah, that made me look pissed off. Hold on. 1 second. Alright, looks like it's I'm a little all over the place because I just got a different setup going. Um, I'm gonna explain. All right, I think I'm ready. All right, welcome back, everybody. My name is DMXT, back at it again with some more reaction videos. This time we're gonna be reacting to again more Kitchen Nightmares, but also, as you see in the title, I'm also gonna be reacting to Gamer Cheese, which is something I think I used to like watch. Like there was a video I saw, and I know they started to make more. So I thought that was gonna be another fun reaction stream we can also do too. I'm also if I still got some more energy after the stream, I was also going to start doing some art. But with that being said, we need to talk about why I look so different. Okay, number one, I finally got a tripod that can like hold my iPad, but like the way my avatar works is my head turns but my body doesn't. That's why it looks so off. Second off, kind of cluttered where I'm at right now. I'm still working out the kinks and details of my setup right now since I got this new thing added. But the more I work fit, the more I might be able to figure this out. Anything else I can? Is there anything else I need to talk about? Is it truly anything else I need to talk about? I'm actually a serious question, actually, and it is. Also, am actually doing this from a computer now instead of my PS5 because it would just be easier to do this than the PS5. Honestly, I could already open the tabs. I can't do that on my console, so that's why it's also like I'm doing something new that I'm not used to, and now I gotta figure it out as I go. But let me stop my yapping. Let's go ahead and get into action. The first one is gonna be shepherd's pie, and if y'all saw that motherfucking thumbnail for this, that it looks so disgusting. I'm kind of scared to play, but go.
The Hamptons is a beautiful getaway for the rich and famous in the summer. But in the winter, it's a quaint village inhabited by a tight-knit community. Among the many eateries here is Finn McCool's, a family restaurant, which is unfortunately dying. Gordon Ramsay is here to breathe new life into it.
I know it's winter, but God, you'd think there'd be somebody around here. This place is desolate. There's hardly anybody around.
I mean, it does look like it's winter, so.
There he goes. I'm the owner of Finn McCool's Family Restaurant, an Irish pub.
Oh, a pub? Oh, okay. This is different than what we usually had. We usually had fancy restaurants.
Officer. I worked for the Southampton Town Police Department. I was there over 20 years. Already, this should be moved over here a little bit. And I retired. And
damn, is it he tall or his posture is just on point?
I slept, and then we opened up Finn McCool's Family Restaurant. We are a family. I mean, that's what we're all about. That's who we wanted to cater to. Both of my sons work here full time, and Jason, he's bar manager.
What's up? Everybody's happy at the bar. Everything's good.
So what's the problem?
More my brother.
Ah, you did say it was a family restaurant.
I do not recommend working with family. No.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake to do.
I'm very good at what I do. I don't know if my dad and my brother could survive without me being in the kitchen.
Go away. Hey, you go away.
So,
Arrogant little bastard.
So the problem is very, very self-explanatory. It's a family restaurant, and the family is very not on the same page. I'm just scared to get to shepherd's pie. Okay.
I developed the name Chef Shortcut for him because he just cuts corners. He'll deep fry bacon, and they come out like pig's tails. It's like,
what? Wait. Hold on. Wait. No, hold on. Guys, hold on. I refuse to believe that he is deep frying bacon. Look, at the restaurant, even we sometimes do that if we in a rush. Deep fried bacon should not look like that. It looks like he put it in the oven and didn't let it cook all the way. Matter of fact, that's probably what the fuck he did to the bacon in the fryer. He probably just didn't let it cook all the way. Bacon in the fryer should come out real fucking crispy. Like that shit should honestly crumble in your hand. Like just crumble. This is like I'll take a bite and I'll just it looks chewy. It looks real chewy.
Chewing a bacon ball. It's absurd.
I'm in charge of the food, and I have my name behind it. I know what can work and what won't work.
That looked burnt. But
Is an arrogant little bastard.
that just a little bit.
I developed the name Chef Shortcut for him because he just cuts corners. He'll deep fry bacon.
Yeah.
And they come out like pig's tails. It's like chewing a bacon ball. It's absurd.
I'm in charge of the food, and I have my name behind it. I know what can
Yeah,
work and what won't
that
work.
looks burnt.
He could be pretty cocky.
That looks dry.
You're so full of crap.
There are times where he's very disrespectful.
All right, look at me.
No,
I swear.
I won't look at you.
To the point where I can't believe the things that he says.
What do you need it for? I can throw it at you.
Brian
What?
and Jason
Damn.
heads a lot.
It comes pretty close to blows. And so do I.
Well, tell him to stay the fuck out of the kitchen.
Jason, tries to talk to him. Brian's his ears closed down. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever, grow up. This isn't nursery school. I don't really give a shit about their feelings.
It would be great to have somebody of Chef Ramsay's caliber come in and show Brian that he's not right.
That's
I
it.
don't need help cooking.
That's why I'm. If I was
Before I would.
Chef Ramsay, I'd be like, so y'all called me here to handle y'all family problems. That's it, and to humble yourself. Okay, that's literally why I'm here. Never mind the failing restaurant. They barely even gloss that. They more so on, look, we got family problems, okay? And rather than go into therapy, try and get it sorted out, what do I call chef? Honestly, they probably just in it for the free makeover.
Would just leave the kitchen and let him go on his way. But the business it's floundering.
Y'all, that was coke. That was coke. Y'all didn't see shit. That was coke.
There's no way of anybody knowing that it was a restaurant. We put signs in a window.
Then again, it was an Irish pub. I honestly, I'll be less shocked. I'll be more shocked to see if they didn't do that. Okay.
And things of that nature, but still haven't gotten a sign out front. I mean, we just don't have any money.
Oh.
Everybody is in debt, somewhere in the hundreds of thousands.
My father's invested everything he has into this business. His whole life as a cop and retirement and pension and this and that, it's gone.
I absolutely worry about Buddy's health.
Ooh. Yeah.
I worry a lot about his health.
It's not my boat, and I don't want to go down with it.
I don't understand why he thinks he can be the way he is.
If it doesn't work, it scares me to think how much, not only does he lose, how much everybody loses. We need this for our families.
I'm worrying every night going to bed, are you going to be able to pay this mortgage? And try to just barely scrape by and make it happen. I can't describe to you how stressful that is. I can't.
No, I can actually see. I understand why he's getting emotional about this. Like, this is serious, especially for a family's business.
Here I'm at Finn McCall's to help a family that are in crisis, and bloody hell, it looks like a funeral parlor from the outside, not a restaurant.
Holy shit! Hold on, go back. It do look like a funeral parlor.
Bloody hell, it looks like a funeral.
That looks like no. In the South, these are literally what churches look like. I don't know about anywhere else, but this is literally what the churches here look like. Yes, churches, funeral homes, this is the aesthetic. This don't look like a restaurant. I'll walk in here, I expect you to be telling me what kind of caskets you got for sale. You got wood, that'd be fine. But other than that, this is not a, that can't be a restaurant. Where's the sign? Now that I think about it, it don't even have a sign. It just got the address number. 101.
Parlor from the outside, not a restaurant.
Why is there a chair there?
God, so grim. Hello. Hi. How are you?
Buddy Mazio.
Good to see you.
My first impressions of Chef Ramsay were that he's an intense man. I didn't know if he was going to be some kind of a bastard or an ego man or something like that. This is my son, Jason.
Jason, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Good. Hello.
This is Carol.
Carol, nice to see you.
My first impression of Gordon, I think he's adorable. I would love to get my hands on Gordon.
What?
This is my
Ma'am, he's married. Calm down.
Jason's wife, my son, Brian.
Chef, how are you? Are you well?
I mean, she was brave to put her thirst all on the internet,
Came
too.
in, I was definitely a little skeptical. I do my own thing back here, and I'm very content with that.
So let's start.
Hold on, I just thought of something. Who else works in the? All we see was him. Do they have any more kitchen staff, or is it literally just him? And no wonder why he got a big ego.
With Carol, what's the problem?
We have problems with staff.
Yeah, the bastard
Problems
son.
with
You're right.
Brian.
Okay.
He's a bit arrogant and a lot arrogant.
Because I say what needs to be said, and you people don't want to hear it. Too bad. That's not true. We're here to make money.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to do your job, get out.
I'm sorry, Brian, but it does
tearing
stem.
me.
It stems from him because he won't listen to Buddy.
An example like.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. I wanted him to do a nice Valentine's Day menu. He didn't see the need for it because we're an Irish pub. He didn't think anybody come in for an Irish pub for Valentine's Day.
It's
Never
half
argued
the
about it.
Wait,
That's yours. It's the night before Valentine's Day, and they say we want to do a
It
place
wasn't the
it's
night
night
before. It wasn't the night before.
wait. Too many people talking at the damn same time.
Talking about 2 weeks before, talking about a week before. No.
Oh my, see, no.
It's too late for me to order.
But it's your responsibility to have come up with it weeks before because you are the head chef.
We don't advertise.
Yeah, no,
We don't
that's-
advertise. Come cool.
Hey, you don't shut the fuck up and.
Right now, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Taste the food.
yeah, y'all
Let's
right.
eat.
Probably is that. The problem's all y'all.
Pretty nervous. I wonder what he's gonna see. I wonder if we're gonna get really blasted, you know.
There's our
You
lunch
probably
menu.
will. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like, I'm about to serve Chef Ramsay. Like, this is so cool.
The clams, are they fresh clams?
No.
Honestly, it's frozen.
Pause. Wait. No. Oh wait, no, ma'am. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought they were shucking clams. They're not shucking clams. They're probably just like deep. Never mind. I can understand. Yeah, they'd probably be frozen.
I'll start with the.
I thought when I heard clams, I was like, okay, yeah, clams. No, just eat them. Wait for them to open. Frozen clams don't make sense. I need to see the dish before I make it. Hold on. I need to see the dish
Thin
first.
spring roll, please.
Good choice.
Thank you.
A
Can I
spring
go for the
roll?
Salmon as well, please, darling. For main course, I'll have a shepherd's pie, please, I think.
Ooh.
Okay.
And a shepherd. Oh god, no. No, Ram. Ford has said that one thing he don't miss about this show is the many times that he got food poisoning. Something tells me that shepherd's pie was one of the food poisonings. Again, once y'all see the image, y'all gonna completely understand why I say that.
I want to see you and Ramsay chug. Yeah.
Oh, smoke him. Tuck him in the bed.
And I believe you. And I believe
I'm a
you.
very confident person, and I've been in the kitchen for a long time. I'm almost positive we'll get a good review.
When you get a family business right, it goes on for generations. And here, it doesn't feel like a family-run business at all. Pubs are full of atmosphere, fun. It's got tweed knit curtains, like you're going to visit your granny.
Yeah.
Weird.
Why you get? Oh, those are ugly ass curtains.
Mustard.
Wow. God.
Okay.
It's a very strange, bizarre-looking spring roll.
Yeah, it really is. That inside was interesting, to say the least. What's that filling? It just says Irish spring rolls with Coleman's mustard. Okay, but cool. But what's it? It looks like It's an Irish pub. If I think Irish spring rolls, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would think potatoes and some kind of meat. Cause this thing gotta it's some kind of meat and maybe like potatoes they chop. I would not knock it till I try it. Cause honestly, you know what? This could probably taste like a pierogi if you make it right. If you make it right, it could probably no. Well, it does get cheese in it. Inquiring Mans really want to know about this. Like, the goddamn feeling. Why couldn't they just tell us what it is? I'm always hair's clipped.
It's a very strange, bizarre-looking spring roll. Are they popular on the menu?
People really like them.
No.
No doubt half the customers are drunk.
He called y'all out.
Hour of my life.
He called y'all out hard.
Brian's in
I'm
the kitchen,
weak.
like wondering. I'm just like,
I'm weak.
Kidding me?
he really thought that I was gonna walk back there and be like, he loved it. You know, he wants you to come work for him.
Come on. Let's try that one.
Is that balsamic drizzle?
Silverware.
Thank you. Go on. And what's
What's
this
the salmon? Okay, now actually, you know what? So far, out of all, well, that's not a very big number, but like still, out of all the episodes I've seen, I think that's the prettiest plating I've ever seen. Like literally, I think that is the prettiest plating I've ever seen. Get your vegetables, let's add color. You're right. Now, is that rice or mashed potatoes? Either way, I kind of wish the salmon was like leaning against it because it kind of just looks white blob on a white plate. But other than that, that is still pretty.
Stuff with, please, Melissa?
On top is a balsamic reduction.
Gotcha. It is
He
balsamic
uses that a
drizzle.
He likes that, doesn't
Yes.
Yeah.
He on everything he puts a little drizzle on.
he? A little.
And I want to say a little. It's a decent amount, but I wouldn't say a
Always
little.
Very insecure chef when he macerates everything in balsamic vinegar.
Mm.
Ah, horrible.
Oh.
Doesn't taste of salmon at all.
Off through?
Really?
Does my shepherd's pie have any balsamic vinegar?
No.
Good. Lovely.
Oh, good. Okay, thank God.
The water.
He said, will my shepherd's pie have any balsamic vinegar on it? I said, I can assure you it will not.
Do I? Do I dare? I don't like to come off
Please don't.
conceited or cocky. I'm very
Please
good at what
don't.
I do. I know the back of the house very well. I've done everything that's out there. Let's try that one.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's just a big ball of grease.
It looks like it was just mashed potatoes that they toasted on top.
Just very, very greasy.
Hmm. And that do suck. Then again, I know I keep saying this, but just wait till y'all see that shit. But also, in terms of plating, honestly, I just wish it was like some kind of garnish on top. It just looked really, really plain with just the mashed potatoes that he took. And the filling, I can't really say anything about the filling. It just looks very generic. Does that make sense? It just looks very generic. That's it. Also, one noticing is that, again, this is just something that's bothering me, is my camera. Since it's at the side and I wear glasses, it kind of... See, I'm not even closing my eyes. I'm looking down at the screen. But that's honestly what's doing it too. Because, okay, yeah, because when I look straight, my eyes doesn't close. I get this. I'm gonna get this set up right. No, he absolutely hated it. Oh,
That's disgusting.
damn. No, that was disgusting.
Oh no.
Oh my God, something made him sick.
I don't know if he went in the bathroom and threw up, but he ran into the bathroom.
No, he's trying to throw that shit up.
After suffering through the best Finn McCool's has to offer, it's time for Gordon to have a little chat with the chef.
Clearly, we've got issues.
Yeah.
When a chef can't make a fucking shepherd's pie, it worries me.
My shepherd pie was taught to me by, somebody who learned it from somebody who went to Ireland. It's an American Irish pie.
Tasted like cough mixture.
Ooh.
And then the salmon. What on earth was going on there?
Ooh.
The salmon dish that I put out to him always had rave reviews from everybody that's had it.
You could be eating tuna from a can. It was that overcooked. Was that you at your best?
It was me doing what I do is I cook.
Okay, fair question. Was it fresh or frozen? I feel like we all deserve an answer. Fresh or frozen?
For you, imagine the way that I.
Was it even salmon? The way he described it, it was dry as all hell. But it didn't look burnt. So it had to been like... I really want to know where the fuck get that be so dry, but it looked... Honestly, I would dare say it looked good.
I would have cooked for somebody that would come in tomorrow night that I don't know.
Every day you have to give it your best shot.
He has no idea what he's talking about, so whatever he has to tell me, I don't really care.
For a restaurant to survive in the Hamptons, it not only needs the vacation business in the summer, but a loyal local following all year round, especially in the winter.
I'm at the fire department. What better place to actually find out what is Finn McCool's really about?
What? Wait. Did I miss a scene? What you mean? What does a fire department gotta do with this restaurant? What does the fire department gotta do with this? Hold on. I swear, did I miss something? Wait. Get back just a couple.
But a loyal local following all year round, especially in the winter.
Oh, a loyal local farm.
Okay. What is Finn McCool's really about? Morning,
Okay,
guys.
never mind. I just mixed context clues. That's all.
So, how are you? Good to see you. Are you well?
I'm Rick Schultz. I'm the chief here. How
Nice
are
to
you?
see you. Very well indeed, thank you.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, very happy to be here. Tell me about Finn McCool's.
A lot of fried food.
Really?
Yeah.
Fried food?
Damn, and that's
Maybe
your
a little too
loyal
much on the fried
base.
food. What I'd like you to do, if you could come back and come and have dinner there as my guest.
How much you paying me?
These guys here have got their fingers on the pulse in the community.
I want to see lots of zeros, Ramsey. I know you got the money.
On your side. Piss them off, you've pissed the whole town off.
Like, for real, how many zeros you talking about? Because that's the only way you gonna make me go back.
Gordon decides to do
And even then, I might not order anything.
This shelf, when was the last time somebody actually wiped it down?
Just in grease.
Did you eat that?
Chicken?
Last jokes. This is lethal.
You not even
what is
peeled
that?
properly.
So God knows.
I don't even know what that is.
Shepherd's pie that I had lunchtime.
Trash that never got thrown away.
Please tell me.
I don't
People
even.
do not eat that.
I don't. That bacon. Fuck out of me. That bacon is confusing the fuck out of me because they are claiming up and down that he fries it. They are claiming that he fries it. I refuse to believe that he's frying that. And if he's frying it, he is not doing it long.
Cooked
Ew.
chicken wings.
Cooked?
Food against cooked food.
Oh, that looks just. That's just.
Oh,
I don't even know what that is.
oh, for God's sake.
That. I'm sorry to leave that on the screen, but that is what. Yo, that's what's in the shepherd's pie. That's what made Ramsey throw up. That's why I was like, no, it makes sense why he got sick. Because again, if y'all saw that and y'all ate it, I promise you, anybody got sick. I promise you, this is the episode where he got food poisoning. I swear it was.
Kitchen nightmare. This is a kitchen disaster.
And the microwave.
There is one clean thing in here.
Oh, book. Oh.
Disappointed by the state of the kitchen,
And everything to be cleaned. And everything to be cleaned. It's the book of Gordon Ramsay. They made sure that was clean. They made sure of that.
Gordon is questioning the family's commitment to their restaurant.
Okay. I went through the fridges and I was pretty disgusted. Brian, you need to seriously pay a lot more respect to what you're doing. And the first thing we're going to do this morning, whether we like it or not, yeah, all of us, is we're going to clean.
I was a little offended. I always consider myself to have a pretty clean kitchen.
Me, you, and you. We're going
Yeah, the kitchen.
Yeah.
The kitchen.
It
That's not saying much,
I
because
don't
that was
dirty
still
that
dirty.
kitchen. I don't cook in that kitchen, so I didn't want to go into his kitchen and clean it.
All out, off, soaked, and we get all these changed and in.
Quite frankly, I thought we were pretty clean.
Clean.
Oh, you were delusional.
And,
You were way
definitely
too damn
embarrassing, but,
delusional.
Even Chef Ramsay had some gloves on. He was cleaning. I think that was more impressive than anything to see him being as hands-on as he was.
Guys, underneath there. Spotless. What a difference.
Also, yeah, he's literally the only cook there. How I know it's a pub, but how does that work when they get busy? Like, if they were to get busy, what the fuck would he do on his own? I would at least think there's like, be like 2, but then you saw the size of the kitchen, it's like, that's pretty much gotta be the max number, 2. Maybe 3, but like, it's a very low number. They were never busy to have one chef back. They could have never gotten busy.
The kitchen has been cleaned just in time for dinner. If only there were some...
Ooh. Hold on. I just realized my screen is way too big. There we go. That was the problem. Not a big difference, but like, still.
Some customers.
When we're struggling like we are now, it'll drive you crazy.
Why don't more locals, come?
Maybe they've come here and had a bad experience and didn't want to come back.
Yeah, that sums it up. Yeah, that sums it up too.
Thankfully, the local firemen have decided to take Gordon up on his invitation.
I'm Gordon, how much you paid him?
Crucial that Chef
How much you
Brian
paid
take
him?
advantage of this
To be honest.
opportunity to impress the local firemen.
I'm gonna try the hot corned beef sandwich.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You see, they have a full house. Does he I want to see that menu, see how big it is, and then how he does this on his own.
Order in.
What is that?
Nachos.
What is that?
Nachos.
Oh, he's not the only one. Okay, thank God he's not.
When was the last time we got fresh vegetables in the house?
Oh yeah, see, there's like 2 people. That makes sense. Also, that was nachos. What kind of nachos was that?
Last summer.
Hold on, I need to go back because for real, like, what kind of nachos was?
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
Nachos.
Nachos. Fuck, mate.
Have decided to take Gordon.
Nachos. Nachos.
Nachos.
Are they tricolored nachos? All I see is the. All I saw was the
Fuck,
chips.
mate. When was the last time we got fresh vegetables in the house?
Last summer.
Last summer.
Last summer?
No, I just cringe when I see them, that's all.
I developed the name Chef Shortcut for him because he just cuts corners.
Yeah, and you were right.
What are they, Brian?
Baked clam casserole.
Did you buy the clams frozen? You can't get fresh clams?
Yes, I have a big problem with Gordon hanging over me, watching every step. When I'm doing something, leave me alone and let me do it.
Baked clam casserole? Low key, I want to try these I want to try them, but after seeing what I've seen, I really don't. Like, on their menu is really interesting stuff that honestly, if I never saw the kitchen, I would be tempted to buy these. Like the spring rolls, I just want to know what they taste like and what's in them. I really just want to know. Shepherd's pie, I'm good on. Don't get that away from me. That's it. Shepherd's pie, get that away from me. Spring rolls given to me, I just want to taste and just see what it's giving. Maybe the big clam casserole too. I don't know. Think. Y'all think big clam casserole? I hate your building.
Minutes into dinner service, and the firemen are still waiting for their food.
Now, where the hell is everybody else at? How is they the only ones here? Hold on. No. Y'all just had other people. Did they get there late? Did they get there late? Did the check bounce? No, not the check. Not a bounce. Did the check go in? And that's why they're still there. Who the fuck you talking to?
The kitchen, my brother's on a cell phone. I say, how are you cooking? You're not even looking at what you're doing. How could you possibly be cooking and doing this when you're sitting there chatting on your cell phone?
Hold on. See, this editing got me all fucked up because we just saw them all alone. No, go back. Go back. Go the fuck back. And here. You see it's empty. It's just them. And then in the next shot, it's almost a full house. So what's going on? Is it a full house or is it just them?
So guys, this is Brian, the chef, yes?
That went too far, hold on.
75% of the time I go back into the kitchen, my brother's on a cell phone. I say,
okay, now as for the thing, okay, look. I keep forgetting this is back in the days. If he has some AirPods, I can see him doing that. Now when you on a handheld cell phone, how are you
cooking? You're not even looking at what you're doing.
Yeah, how are you?
Cooking and doing this when you're sitting there chatting on your cell phone.
When the firemen
again, full house in the last thing, it was empty. Like, what is it?
Is there something wrong?
It's not hot enough. It's dry.
2 seconds, please. So guys, this is Brian, the chef, yes?
See,
have any of you met? No? These...
And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy too? Is that you can hear the noise of the customers in my ear, but all you see is them. It's so jarring that they edited it like that. I feel like whoever edited this I feel like whoever edited this honestly just got fired. Honestly, they either got fired or they damn sure got demoted.
These guys are your locals. Start off with your pie, please. How was it?
It wasn't warm enough. The flounder was frozen, wasn't very flaky.
Since it was an Irish place, I went with the hot corned beef sandwich you had, but it seemed to be very dry.
Popcorn beach sandwich? What the fuck is what? Popcorn beach sandwich. Is it literally just a sandwich with popcorn in it? If it is, I'd be so. No, popcorn beach. I really why can't we see that? That sounds interesting.
He's a volunteer fireman. I do this for a living, and for somebody to critique me who doesn't even really do it for a living, you know, you want to tell him to shut up?
It don't matter.
Okay, cheers.
You could bet your butt they won't be coming back. So
look, they already didn't want to come back. The only reason they are here because Gordon Ramsay paid them, and you can't tell me no different. That's the only reason they're here. They didn't want to come back. They definitely damn sure ain't gonna come back now. They already got paid. But second off, boy, just because they're not cooks doesn't mean they can't critique you. That's not how this works. It really isn't how this works. I can tell you, I don't gotta be a chef to tell you your sandwich dry, frozen, not hot. These were the critiques. They didn't say they didn't say like, hey, the balsamic didn't pair well with the salmon. They didn't say shit like that. They said it was frozen, it was hot, it wasn't hot, and it was dry. That's what they're the critiques. That's what the critiques were. It wasn't anything other than that.
So I was just like, I don't see how this is going to work.
After feeling the heat of the firemen, Brian and sous chef Francis get back to work under the watchful eye of Gordon.
Oh, there's more people.
Can't believe what he sees.
What he's saying? What you saying, Ramsey? What you saying? You better not. You better.
Francis.
Francis. And then he's gonna pretend like he didn't. And then got the gall to pretend like you don't hear him and you don't know what you just did. Asshole, right in front of Gordon Ramsay. Right in front of my food. Like, right in front of my food? You do that shit? And then he will act like he's hard of hearing because Ramsay saw. It's the fact that he did that in front of him. It's not even that. It's the fact he did it. It is the fact he did it in general.
Fuck me, he's deaf as a fucking bat.
Yeah.
He took it off the floor, put it in the fryer, and then back in the sauce.
Yeah, well, the fryer is going to,
It's going on.
It's going to take
Going
anything
to.
come off the floor. It's going to
No, it's not. It fell on the floor.
Put it back in the fryer.
right in the fryer.
And that cleans it.
That cleans it.
Motherfucker, no. Fucker, no. That's food. That's food you're talking about. Food. 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 For y'all who don't know, you can do that for utensils. For instance, if you have dropped your, like, let's say tongs on the floor, if you just dip them in the deep fryer, it does disinfect them. There's not going to be any dirt, germs, or anything on that tongs anymore affected. Not with food. Not with food. I know what you're trying to say, but not with food. Again, forks, spoons, tongs, yes, like that. Not with food.
Sterilize it.
Sterilize it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it sterilizes utensils.
Fuck me.
How you? Hold on, back up. How the fuck you sterilize food? You gotta be making a bullshit.
Sterilized it.
Yeah, he sterilized it.
Yeah, with that order. I dropped the wing on the floor. Picked up, stuck it back in the fryer again.
His
We're
face
trying to keep everything consistent.
said it all.
Some things get messed up every now and then.
His face said it all. Even the owner was like, "What the fuck?" Yes.
Oh my god. I've never
Even the
ever,
owner was like,
ever
"What the
seen anything
fuck is
quite
wrong with you?"
extraordinary as that. He serves food off the floor, then serves to the customer. Oh my god, no.
I am so sorry for them. They don't know what happened.
It's day 3, and knowing full well that Finn McCool's is the lifeblood of the Mazzio family, Gordon is about to find out how desperate the business really is.
If there was no significant improvement, how long could you afford to stay open for?
We're in trouble right now. You know,
Yeah.
we're probably, I would say, $5,000 a week or $4,000 a week under what we need to survive.
Yeah, Gordon, let's just put it like this. If you can't help me, I'm done. Literally, that's it. If you can't help me, I'm done. Like, they so into debt that honestly, this is literally their last resort.
Under.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 20 grand a month.
Yeah. Just recently took a little personal loan from a friend and I pay him back, you know, that kind of thing, just to get us through this dreadful period here. You know, I don't sleep well owing people money. You know, it's not what I do. I haven't taken a check yet.
You haven't paid yourself yet on the business.
I get my checks in the safe. Got a stack of them.
Have a quick look. But the boys get paid, buddy.
Yeah, everybody else does. But these are.
And you can't cash them. No.
I've never lost anything. I've always been relatively successful.
Buddy's basically put everything into this place. By this place not doing as good as he dreamed is just breaking him.
Difficult having 2 sons in the business. Do they know the situation you're in?
I think Jason understands more. Brian's out on an island a little bit. If Brian wasn't my son, I'd have fired him.
Damn.
Ready?
Yeah.
If this doesn't work and it does close, what will the boys do?
This is my, our entire family lives their lives.
I can feel it.
You know, my sons eat their dinner because of Finn McCool's. You know, their houses are warm because of Finn McCool's. And to think that we would close, it would be catastrophic.
Yeah, that shit would be heartbreaking. Basically, the whole family be out of a
With a full
job.
understanding of the financial picture, Gordon turns his attention to the food, beginning with teaching Brian how to make a proper shepherd's pie.
Right, give me the large tray that we put in the fridge to set, and we'll put the potatoes on there. Put it in the oven, 4 or 5 minutes.
To have them come to your place and show you what you should be doing the right way.
Put some cheese on there, grill it, and then get them to taste it, okay? Yeah?
To be honest
Okay,
with
but
you,
here's the
maybe
thing
laugh a
though.
little.
Here's the thing though. Nobody liked your cooking. Like literally. I'm pretty sure the firemen were just there because they just needed, like hometown celebrities basically. Yeah, like that's what it was. Hometown celebrities. Other people, yes, like I'm pretty sure they did complain. Cause if the firemen all said they hated the food, I promise you everybody else hated the food.
Drain off that fat. That's what I got upset with you on the other day. Add that into the mince, into the bowl.
To think that we are...
Okay, but draining fat. Okay, but what if I'm a big back, okay? What if I'm a big back and I want the fat? Can I order it for you to not drain that fat? I'm just messing. Yeah, drain the goddamn fat.
Fortunate enough to be schooled by a man like Chef Ramsay. Boy, you'd be a fool not to jump on this.
Let's go in the dining room, shall we?
And then pretty piping,
Okay.
yeah.
So I just want you to have a little taste of Finn McCool's shepherd's pie, yes? Rich, ground beef.
This is good.
Ours originally certainly had much more of a brown sauce to it, and it was fatty.
Then Gordon brought out Brian's old shepherd's pie to compare.
Oh, you can see the difference.
This is a bit of before and after.
That's horrible. Look at that.
Yeah.
I thought our shepherd's pie was halfway decent. It wasn't. It was terrible. Our new shepherd's pie, it's fantastic.
It's very, very good.
I come out looking like the asshole of the family.
Was tremendously pissed off.
Yeah, because it's the first time you ever been told to your face that you suck.
After being humiliated, Brian goes to the bar.
Hey, cheers, guys. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming out. And how's it happening? I take it easy today. I take it easy.
People see Brian as taking advantage of me all his life. If he wasn't my son, I'd have fired his ass out of here.
I know your buddies are outside, but I don't expect you to be running back and forth.
It'll be so funny if you fire him still, though.
Seriously.
Okay.
I'm serious.
All right.
I'm not kidding.
I said all right. Enough.
Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he does take advantage of you.
Here, let me do my job.
Stay back here and do your job.
Chill out. Nobody wants to get yelled at that they're not doing their job properly. I'm not gonna stick around for it. Why are you standing right there?
Bro, you were just at the bar drinking while you were working.
Right here, I'm doing what I gotta do.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Get out of here. Would you care to take care of this ticket then?
I didn't even want to be here anymore. I don't know if I wanted to be in the kitchen anymore. Never mind here.
Fuck off. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm done working here.
Wait, did he fire himself? He gonna come back. Yeah, they always do.
He's stubborn as a mule. You know,
He's gonna come back. Calm down.
Stubborn. He just disappears.
Brian's departure has left the restaurant without a chef.
Yeah.
And Buddy is forced to run the kitchen.
Spring rolls. Spring rolls. Onion soup.
Ooh, this is about to be a pure shit show.
Good. So you're away with that. You've done that before, haven't you?
I'm thinking.
Have you done
Jesus
anything?
Christ, look at me. I know what the hell I'm doing back here. What is
Oh.
this?
Fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
There was 8 tickets on the board. I didn't even know what tickets were up.
Buddy. No, buddy, you have to take some ammo, man. It looks like a crock of shit.
I know.
Start again. Buddy, you happy with that bacon there like that?
Ramsey, too, please do that man a solid. Ramsey, please do that man a solid. I cannot watch this. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment by watching him do this. Okay, please, Ramsey, please do him a solid. Okay, you don't gotta do renovations. Okay, let's cut that out. Let's just go back there and help him because his son just walked that on him. He's gonna come back. I'm pretty sure he will, but he's not coming back right now. Just hold it down until then. Okay.
Shit. Looks like shit. Come on, big boy. Standards. That's better. Service, please.
Right? How you? Oh, I was tripping for a second. How do you get a hamburger without a bun? How the fuck did that even happen? This had to have been when Ramsey before Ramsey was at the window because ain't no way Ramsey would have let that slide. How you get a bun without? I was about to say, why you order a burger without the bun? No, he just didn't get it. Oh my god.
Top to the bun.
What?
Top to the bun.
Pause. Just pause. Just pause. Gordon, you were right there. Gordon, you were right. I don't need to know what. Did you have to go off and piss somewhere? Like, because you were right there, Gordon. How you let that burger go out without a bun? I smell setup. Ain't no way you just let that happen. Ain't no way you just let that happen.
Top to the bun. We only sent half of out.
There was no bun on that.
Let's put it on straight away. We'll argue after.
Yeah, I'm gonna cuss you out later. Anyways, get the spine.
Is that other shepherd's pie for 6 coming for them?
For fuck's sake.
Ramsey, please, for the love of
God. Find a fucking doily, let alone cook a flounder, sweating, dripping. Now, smashing plates, his own plates.
No wonder Brian's a cranky bitch.
Okay, to be fair, at least Brian knew what he was. Was it Jason? Brian, yeah. At least Brian had experience in the kitchen. This man got no experience in the kitchen. He don't know what the hell he was doing. You just sit a man in there with no experience and expected him, and during a rush, no matter of fact, to do something. He owns a restaurant. He never said he knew how to cook. Okay.
It's day 4, and Brian's loyalty to his family brings him back to work.
See, I knew it. He came back.
You get a renewed respect for what Brian has to go through. It's a tough job. It's tough.
And a mozzarella stick going.
I gained a lot more respect for my brother, and all these times that I'm hard on him and I get angry.
Wait, you were in the kitchen? Where did this come from?
What he does.
With a new appreciation for Brian, Gordon decides to spend some one-on-one time with him.
I knew you were an angry chef, frustrated, pissed off with your dad. I didn't know what you had on your shoulders before I walked in here. There's parts of me that feel for you in a way that I started to understand what's on your shoulders.
What the fuck is going on? Gordon, are you trying to tell me that you look, dude, I saw your dad cook. That ain't it. We need you back, okay?
When you get pissed and frustrated, who do you talk to? Who do you open up to?
I'm not gonna write to my little one.
Have you thought about quitting and setting up elsewhere?
Constantly.
Yeah. I can't tell you how important...
That wasn't a yes or no. Did you?
Faded out a little bit in stepping up my game and to where it used to be. So I might have lost some of the passion, which is sad to say that because I didn't think that, but now it's kind of over my eyes a little bit about that.
You've got to handle it a different way. In a way that you become the responsible one and fucking focus. If you've got the security of your food and you make this place...
Oh, okay. Gordon's being nice for him to actually basically give him a pep talk.
20 years, okay?
Thank you.
Good man.
Chef Ray.
I swear, these like redemption arcs be hitting you out of nowhere. Like we kind of like this redemption arc just came from, okay, I saw your dad in the kitchen. He was shit. It was shit. I saw your brother. He didn't do shit all in the kitchen, but like he said, he got newfound respect for you. I still don't understand how that happened. but we gonna give you another chance, okay? That's basically what they're saying. Look, we need you back in the kitchen. Not another chance. We just need you back in the kitchen and make sure he don't ever step foot in the kitchen again. That's what this is about. That's literally what this is about.
Ramsey definitely kicked me in the ass and got me excited to do what I'm doing.
While Gordon has been dealing with the family's issues, his design team has been sprucing up the restaurant in anticipation of the relaunch.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
You walked in and you felt like you were in your home. It was so comfortable.
It's bigger, huh?
Holy Moses. Oh, look at the booths.
Can we get a before and after again?
Wow, I'm in shock.
Can we get a before and after again? Hold on.
You know, this is overwhelming.
Kind of looks the same. I guess you got like what, different tablecloth? It looks the exact fucking same. Nothing happened. Nothing really happened. Oh, I guess they added plants too. I guess, is that why they're not showing a lot of before and afters, because they realize the difference?
For Buddy, this was his big dream. It was very cool seeing that, just look on his face when we walked in there.
Wow.
I'm happy.
We've been given a gift. Now it's our job to make this work, and we certainly will. It's beautiful.
Holy Moses.
This is so exciting.
Chef Ramsey asked us to hang outside for a little bit.
Something you've always wanted. Never.
A sign?
Welcome.
How do you finally get a sign?
Calls, yes.
Woo-hoo!
Established 2006.
Thank God they finally needed it.
That is gorgeous.
Finally, people are not going to mistake them for a funeral home.
Huh?
That is a beautiful sign right there.
You can see that from 100 meters, right?
I didn't
Yes,
know
you
we could go
can.
to that extent.
Now that people
And
won't be
really go that
confused.
extra mile for us. Can't miss this. It's tough to put into words how much that means to me and the rest of my family.
Buddy, happy with the color?
Holy Moses.
Look at it.
It was very emotional. We were all getting teary-eyed, and the four of us were just in awe.
At least when you drive by now, you know what it is.
Yeah, man.
I'm thankful as an owner of a restaurant, and I'm also thankful as a dad.
Although Finn McCool's has a new sign and a new look, it's the food that brings in the customers.
So the first thing I did was got rid of 2/3 of the menu because A, the majority of it was frozen, B, it wasn't fresh. What's the point in having it on there?
Whatever comes out of here has my name on it.
Okay, so we finally
And
addressed the
I'm gonna mess this
menu.
You've got to move with the seasons. Get rid of the dark, heavy sauces and lighten up a little bit.
Gordon's new menu of contemporary pub food includes,
Again, it's pub burger.
and Gordon's own family recipe for shepherd's pie.
And then the fireman's chicken.
Chef Ramsey dumped the fry foods. They're
Yeah, I will say
To
that
give the restaurant
from what I
more
heard
energy.
from all those firemen, y'all did have a lot of fried food. It wasn't even touched on. I think this is the first time we even addressing the menu. Usually they like address the menu beforehand. Now they just doing it now.
And to take some pressure off Brian in the kitchen, Gordon has introduced tableside service.
Tonight we're going to be roasting a chicken. We roasted in the kitchen. I'm going to cut it table side. Don't be nervous about it. I can see it on your face already. Yep, don't. It creates a buzz in the dining room, and it creates a bit of excitement. Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, but with that being said, the servers gotta know what they're doing if you want to do that.
We've been through a lot in this last week. It's been amazing. You know, we've learned a lot. We've seen a lot of things that we've done wrong. We've taught a lot of things on how to do things right. We can come out of the blocks today and people can leave here saying, "Oh my God, what a place." This is huge. This is a grand opening. Smile, make people
Look at me.
feel.
Have fun. Let's kick this in the ass. Make this happy. Yes. That's all. Do it from top to bottom.
All right?
Anybody have any issues?
5 minutes?
Communicate.
5 minutes. Go compose. Go compose. Hurry up.
Yeah, let me take a shot first. From when I seen you get allowed to do that.
And the restaurant is fully booked for relaunch.
All right, come on in.
Gordon also persuaded the
Oh, y'all
firemen
just
to
handed
give
beer at the
Finn
door?
McCool's
Cool.
another chance.
Don't look so nervous. Just smile. Even when it's going wrong, smile, okay?
This table right here?
5 in a high chair. 5 in a high chair.
This is their one big last chance of getting this thing right.
Welcome to
Like,
Finn
literally,
McCool's. My
this is
name
the last
Melissa,
chance.
and I'll be your waitress tonight. This is our big chance. The whole community is coming here.
You want a big one or a regular? I'm filled with excitement. I can't wait for this. This is what you live for. Tonight's gonna be great.
Brian, can I please put a ticket in?
I'm thinking, all right, well, I gotta have this, and then I didn't have time to think of what I gotta have anymore because the tickets started coming.
Mm-hmm.
We opened up the floodgates.
God damn.
It's a huge night at Finn McCool's. The locals
There's
have
still a
come out and
line?
The place is packed. Tonight
They
is
playing
without question
music?
a wonderful opportunity for the Mazzio family. But if it doesn't go well, it could be a goodbye party instead of a relaunch.
Tonight is the whole new menu. We have a lot of wonderful things on there. The seafood chowder looks really good. We get the oysters on the ham shape.
I don't want to see any sloppy fucking bowls. I want nice clean bowls, nice cooked food, and just pride tonight. All about fucking pride, yeah?
Definitely.
This is a big, big, big night tonight. When I first arrived at Finn McCool's, the restaurant had torn the family apart. Now we've got a new menu, new decor, a nice attitude, and they've got to run it as a business. We have got one big chance, and they have got to get it right.
Adding to the pressure on the kitchen is the presence of the local food critic.
This critic represents Dan's paper. It's a local paper, so, you know, word gets out on the street, new menu, new decor. Hey, yeah?
We got it.
Come on then.
We got it.
Wakey, wakey, yeah?
We got it.
An hour?
This food critic in here, you know that?
We'll be on
An hour? Hold on. When you say hour, does that include outside? What? Okay, what I'm going to say was different between the other ones is that they are literally so packed that there's literally a line forming, still a line outside. So for you to say you've been waiting an hour, how long is an hour? Like 30 minutes in the line, and now you're just waiting 30 minutes for you to get your food? Because honestly, that's pretty normal for how packed it is. Like seriously, like this is where I think I will this is the only episode where I would give them leeway for them to be so behind, because they so crowded together because there's so many people. There's not even any chairs. They're just standing by that point. So yeah, it's gonna be a long time because I bet you there's not even a table available for them.
Reviewing the restaurant, they want a good review. They should give us a table. Rice pudding.
You've lost your smile. Go on.
I know, rice pudding. That one vat is gone. Was that it?
Yes. And start smiling. You've lost your smile.
Chef is telling me you're losing your smile. You're losing your smile. How the hell could I smile right now?
They've all been in there 1 hour, 45 minutes. I need the table back, yes?
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh my gosh, just please don't yell at me right now, because I'll cry, and then I'm gonna have to go over to my table and
Oh,
toss
no.
a salad while I'm crying.
Oh no.
My Caesar dressing. Can you grab me a thing of Caesar dressing?
Sure. Brian, do you have the Caesar dressing or do we?
They should have it.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the salad for me. I'm gonna run and grab it myself.
She don't get the Caesar.
It was nerve-wracking. I'm running around with the chicken with its head cut off.
Where is the Caesar dressing?
I could go to the table.
Kids running around like they don't got no sense.
I was a little nervous there.
Dressing right here.
My bad, my bad.
There you
While
go.
the kitchen is overwhelmed, the customers are restless.
I would think within over an hour we would have our food on the table.
While people in the dining room are waiting a long time for their food,
I waited an hour.
the fire chief is yet to be seated.
I think we ordered before them. They're a little overcrowded for the fire codes, you know what I mean?
Every
See, I know he was making a joke, but something tells me he was actually saying something. He's actually saying something like, "Hey, y'all, little over capacity. I think all these people should be standing around this crowded, you know, at the bar." No. I think that's why he was trying to say, like, hey, too many goddamn people's in here, like, what's going on? Also, why did y'all let people in if y'all reached max capacity? I feel like they kind of fucked them over a little bit with this because they over capacity. I'm not going to judge this harshly. This ain't their fault.
plate's important tonight. Every oyster, every plate, every customer, yes?
Be really careful because this is extremely hot. It was frustrating for sure, and
definitely embarrassing. Pretty much a 3-ring circus broke out.
Oh, definitely. Like, no, like honestly, they handled this good, honestly, for this rush.
Let's go.
With Chef Ramsay screaming at me.
Don't get fucking pissy with me.
I definitely, once again, felt like a little kid getting yelled at.
I've seen you work faster than this. Yes, it's a new menu, but you can move faster. Yeah, let's go.
2 pot pies, a stew, and a shepherd pie.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Enjoy.
Stay in control, Brian, yeah? Buddy, that's for your chicken.
Buddy is nervous about going around and carving up those chickens tonight.
Almost the one that got away.
Come on.
While Brian tries to keep the kitchen under control, Jason is busy putting out fires in the dining room.
God damn. Tell some to...
Menu with a packed dining room all at once.
Yeah.
Food critic just started giving little brother some shit, so hey, prove them wrong.
No, like she literally did is she give them shit. Like, what the fuck?
We're seriously in the shit now. The bar's completely blocked and Jason's all over the place. He's now getting shit from customers. We've got to turn those tables. This is the critical point of this restaurant. They've got to turn this.
You just tell people to wait outside. If that's the case, then you just let 2 people in again. Like you just said, the bar's at max capacity. No one should be able to get back in there.
We're okay.
60 plus people here that are pissed off at the chief for getting them here tonight, and it ain't right.
It was tough. It was tough.
Wait, what?
I'm pissed. I'm leaving.
What Chef Ramsay saw was a dining room that was a disaster.
Yeah.
It was a horror show. I mean, an absolute horror show.
Bro, this is not their fault. They at some point they need to say, hey, no one else walked through that door. We cannot handle any more people. I promise you, the kitchen could have kept up if they never filled up their dining room to max capacity. Honestly, why did they do that? Just why? Why did they let that happen? Hell, I ain't even gonna look at Gordon a little sideways. Like, Gordon, like, well, no, I guess it is their restaurant. Like, listen, whether or not Gordon was there, even if he was there, I would have told him, hey, once I saw that every single table in all the dining room seats, all the dining room seats, all the bar seats were filled, I would tell them directly, do not seat nobody else. We cannot take anybody else just because we have nowhere to put them. Why do you think that happened? It's because they had nowhere to sit. That's why they all standing around. Again, even they weren't about food. They were not going to get, the people who were standing was not going to get food. I'm sorry. And if you did get food, where were you going to sit? Huh? If you got the food, where were you going to sit? Just general.
Right, you gotta step up now.
And I'm just upset because this could have been prevented. It literally could have. It could have been prevented, but they got so, I guess, disillusioned with the grand opening. Hey, we're gonna turn this all around. We're gonna let people in. We're gonna get so many customers. Yeah, so many customers to the point where couldn't even seat them all, and then they all started to leave. Now it sucks that it was the food critic and it was the fireman chief, unfortunately. But they were both standing. Like, what were they going to do? Honestly, I feel like they should have had those parties, the food critic and fireman chief. I don't agree with that food critics either. I don't think it was the fact they couldn't handle the food. I think it was just the fact they had just had too many. That's it.
Honest opinion, should I tell people at the bar they might not eat tonight?
Our restaurant was overwhelmed.
With the dining room in disarray and the kitchen in chaos, Gordon steps in.
Come here.
Bro.
You've got to take control of your kitchen now. Let's look at it this way. We have to work, really dig deep to get these locals back on our side. So don't disintegrate. And
The quicker you get to speed with what's going on here, this whole thing's going to start gelling.
I know he is not about to work.
I got a little disheartened at first how it was turning out, but Chef Ramsay wanted me to be able to show that I could do it.
Give it some fire. Let's go.
Why is there still people
Begins to get
outside?
it together, and the food is once again leaving the kitchen. But they face another critical test. The food critic.
I highly recommend the chicken.
Oh, she finally got a table. Thank God.
Choose between the potato and bacon or the mulligatawny, what would I do? Mulligatawny. All right. Let's get breakfast stew, shepherd's pie. Right, have that order in now.
Perfect. Every customer's your critic, but this one is a food critic, yeah?
I'm sorry about the delay. The shepherd's pie is excellent. Any problems, just throw a glass at someone.
Okay.
Why don't I take this? And you take that. But I have to take this too. I can take that too.
Be very careful not to touch that. And I brought little side dishes for everybody. It looks like it's really black. There are like 5 restaurants in the whole country that do it. I think it's actually worth the wait.
Oh, okay. Thank God. She's happy. As long as she's happy, okay, cool.
Shepherd's pie, delicious.
Now to get rid of the other people.
Beautiful. Now, this is where this pub starts to make money. It's turning tables for the second time. The atmosphere is electric. No matter how much money you got in Hamptons, you can't buy an atmosphere like this. Extraordinary.
We can put these 2 soups out here. We're on it.
Come on, buddy.
Yes.
Yesterday I said I was doing this. I told you I was going to pack the place, yes?
Yes, sir.
Within 24 hours, hello, the word spread and every fucker turned up with their dog. Yeah?
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Stay for a while.
Stay for a while.
The dinner service ends successfully. Customers are leaving satisfied. And the family proved that they can make it work.
I mean, yes, they can make it work.
At least for one night.
Yeah. For one night, yes. I definitely want to see what happened after this.
Working.
But I will say, not everybody left happy. You know, the fire chief, I don't think he ever came back. I think he like legitimately left. So not all is right with the community again. You still got that big hurdle of them. But the food critic was happy. I guess that's a, you know what, lose win. Basically, it's a loss, but it's a win too.
In decent places and crappy places, and just trying to get everything I can to have somebody like that show you. Awesome. It's, you know, it's what I wanted to do for a long time, and I just faded away. I did, you know, just came in and went through the motions. And then for him to come in, you know, and tell me that I needed to get back into it, and he actually did. He, you know, made me feel like I wanted to cook again.
No, guys. Let me tell you what I saw, and this is the God's honest truth. I saw a family come together.
There was a buzz. Everybody felt it, you know, and we were a family again.
The first and foremost important thing to think about tomorrow, do not stop supporting each other, because you've got a great family. And when it works, it's beautiful. Good night. Chef?
Gordon Ramsay refers to me as a chef. It blows my mind.
Don't you stop, big boy. Yes?
Thank you.
Cocky fucker.
He's put us to the test. It was very rewarding to hear Chef tell us what a good job we did.
Smile, you, yes? Yes?
Yes.
Detective my ass. Are you sure? Huh?
We appreciate what he did. All the work that he did didn't fall on deaf ears. I saw a family come together. I was proud. Really proud.
You're a great dad. You got a heart of gold. And 2 great sons. Cheers. Take care.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes doing these can be a right pain in the ass. I have to say, this one was a joy because this family now are united and they deserve to be successful.
Okay. that was actually a really sweet ending. Like this one, I'm really rooting for. I hope they're still open, and if they even if they're not, I hope it's just a good ending for them. But something else that just went through my mind of you remember again. I keep saying they went over capacity. They need some hostess. I think that's what happened because now that I think about it, yes, the customers was grabbing seats, but who's seating them? I don't think we ever saw that. I don't think we ever saw a hostess or host like seat them. Maybe it was the owner who was basically being the hostess. I don't know, but like still, I think that's the main reason why they went over capacity. They just they were just the customers were basically seated themselves if they didn't have a host or hostess. They were seating themselves, which was just that was just a disaster waiting to happen. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what happened after this. Kitchen Nightmare. Name McCool. I'm just gonna type in McCool. I don't cool. Yeah, Finn McCool's. And, oh, this is in New York. Okay, gotcha. Let's just say this: is Finn McCool's open still? Is Finn McCool's Kitchen Nightmares? No, is Finn McCool's still open? No, I kind of figured. Okay, Finn McCool, the restaurant feature, no longer open. It has closed permanently. The particular location you might be asking about is the in Washington D. Wait, is this in New York or is this? Oh yeah, it's in New York. But then why are they saying what? New York is close to what? No, that's in Maryland. Wait, I get confused on the geography. Okay, let's leave the Reddit phone because they be funny. And I just read it. Y'all, Buddy died. R.I.P. to Buddy. That's what happened. We even saw like his health was not the best in this episode. Like you even saw that. Like I was legitimately concerned with him. But yeah, he died. And apparently, as scary as it sounds, he had a heart attack. I believe. What he say? That he had a heart. Yeah, he had a heart attack between the time they filmed the original show and the time they filmed GR's return. Good restaurants. Is that does GR means good restaurants? So yeah, he was never in the bed. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that would do it. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they closed. Let me make sure. But even enough isn't clear that yeah. Even Gordon's expertise couldn't help this restaurant. They still closed. Unfortunately, yeah, they still closed. in a sense, because it was because of Mazio's death. It was literally because no, Mazio was still alive once he sold it, and then he died around the age of 69. That yeah, that sucks. I know it says Brian is actually still cooking. At least that's nice. Like, what I will say is that Gordon is really inspiring all of these chefs. Like, a lot of these chefs that he does go on, like, yeah, Gordon doesn't save the restaurant, but he does inspire the chefs to like continue their career, and that's it is nice to see.